In a quiet little village, there lived an old woman named Grandma Eleanor. She was known far and wide for her delicious soup, a warm, comforting dish that could lift the spirits of anyone who tasted it. People in the village swore that her soup had magical qualities. It could chase away sadness, bring families together, and even make a bad day feel brighter. Her grandson, Oliver, loved her soup more than anything. Whenever he visited, the rich, mouth-watering aroma of the simmering pot would fill the air, wrapping him in warmth and comfort. One evening, as they sat together by the fireplace, Oliver looked at his grandmother with a serious expression. "Grandma, you are getting older. What if one day you are not here? I want to make your soup just like you do, but you've never told me the recipe." Grandma Eleanor chuckled and patted his hand. "Oh, my dear boy, some things in life can't be written down like a list of ingredients." But Oliver insisted. "Please, Grandma. Just write it down for me." After a moment of thought, Grandma Eleanor nodded. The next morning, she handed him a small folded piece of paper. Excited, Oliver unfolded it, expecting to see a list of spices and measurements. Instead, there were only 4 words written in her elegant handwriting: "The secret ingredient is love." Oliver frowned. "Grandma, what does this mean? I need real instructions. How much salt? How long should I cook it? What kind of herbs do you use?" She only smiled and said, "Try making it yourself, and you'll understand." Determined, Oliver went to the market, bought all the ingredients he had seen his grandmother use, and set to work. He chopped the vegetables, added spices, and stirred the pot just like she did. But when he tasted the soup, it was bland, nothing like hers. He tried again the next day, measuring everything carefully, but it still wasn't right. Frustrated, he stormed back to his grandmother's house. "Grandma, I did everything right. I followed what I remembered, but it doesn't taste like yours." Grandma Eleanor laughed softly and hugged him. "Tell me, Oliver, what were you thinking about while you cooked?" He hesitated. "I was worried about getting the recipe exactly right. I was focusing on the steps and measurements." She nodded. "That's why it didn't work." Seeing his confusion, she continued, "When I cook, I don't just follow steps. I think about the people who will eat my food. I remember the joy of sharing a meal with family. I take my time and put my love into every stir of the spoon. That's what makes the soup special, not just the ingredients, but the care and warmth behind them." Oliver thought about this. The next time he made the soup, he did things differently. He took his time chopping the vegetables, remembering childhood days spent in his grandmother's kitchen. He smiled as he stirred the broth, thinking about the warmth and love she always poured into her cooking. When he finally tasted the soup, his eyes widened. It was perfect. At that moment, he truly understood his grandmother's secret. Some things in life, love, kindness, and effort, cannot be measured, they must be felt. From that day on, Oliver not only made delicious soup, but he also carried forward his grandmother's lesson: the best recipes and the best moments in life are made with love. Moral of the story is, the best things in life, love, kindness, and effort, cannot be measured, they must be felt. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such videos.